Hey guys, how you doing today? I need to repot my beautiful Alocasia Frydek. Isn't she gorgeous? She's got all kinds of new leaves on her. She's got a few new ones coming out. This one right here is coming out new. And then she's got more back here. Can you see the little babies coming out? It might help if I actually put my glasses on so I can see what I'm showing you. See the new baby leaves coming out, and then this one is new. Oh, this one, see that hole right there? Well, you probably might not be able. I stuck my fingernail through it, but you can see this was one plant when I bought it. She made a baby here, and then she's got another one right here. And then what's going on is obviously she has got roots coming out of the bottom of her pot. So, and I've had her tied up because she was on my front porch all summer. And I had her up a little bit too high, so she was kind of like leaning down and out to the light. So, I want to try to get her to grow more upright. She is coming, or well, she's been in the house, and she's staying in the house now. So, I'm just kind of looking at her because I'm noticing some spots right here. I do not know what those are from. I'm not seeing any bug issues, so I don't know. But okay, this is the pot I'm going to put her in. It's a much bigger pot than what she has. These things get huge root systems on them. So I am just going to turn her, and let's see. Yep, you guys can see now. I'm going to go ahead and leave this strap on. This is what I was using because I do have a bigger bamboo pole that I'm going to be putting in with her. And so I just watered her so a couple days ago, so she should pull out, yep, really nicely. Oh wow, look at that. She's got even another new growth coming out right here that will come up. See how this one was going right up against the pot? Let's see if she's got any more. Nope, but boy does she ever have a beautiful root system. Look at that. Gorgeous. Okay, I guess that soil level pretty good. And I'm just going to, I'm not taking her all apart, I'm not disrupting her roots. I don't like doing that. So I am just loosening just a little bit. And then I'm going to set her right down in here. There we go. And then I want to try to get, I just have this loosely, I'm going to take this little one out. And then I'm going to put, well, let me get her filled in with her soil. And then we'll get the stakes in that I want to put in there. Whoops. Okay, I'm running out of soil. I have more made up. I'm glad I made some more. Try to get as much of this used up as I can. Now these plants are prone to spider mites. I keep her neemed, and I don't have much of an issue, but I do it about once a month, and she seems to stay pretty good. I think I've had spider mites on her a couple of times since I've had her, but it hasn't been nothing, you know, really major. Get some of my fresh soil down here. And then we'll get those stakes in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I just got twine wrapped around this middle one. And I just tie it really loosely, and then I leave a tail so I can just pull it and then move it when I need to. So I'm going to pull her up, and then I'm going to take this green stake out. I'm going to have to untie it first because I got it wrapped. See how easily I untied that? There we go. I think. There. Now I'm just going to put this in and then pull it back. There. Now she's standing up straight. This little baby one. Oh my gosh, she is so cute. Now for this bigger one, I'd like to use my, these are just zip ties. They work really, really well. But don't, okay, there we go. Let's see. I may, this plant is so wonky. It's just going like everywhere. Now I'm going to stick, oh, wrong side. I'm going to stick my stake down in here and then push that down through. Then when I put her back in her spot in here, I will try to get her to grow one way because she is really wonky. Wonky, wonky. I might pull these just a hair tighter. Get her to really stand up good. Look at this new leaf. So pretty. These have spots on them too, but I don't know why. I don't see anything. So, but once I get her put in bright light, because I just brought her in off the porch. Once I get her put in bright light, she will hopefully grow all one way. I'm going to push this up just a hair more. I gotta be careful of this new leaf coming out. I don't want to break her. So, anyways, these guys like pretty bright light. Get my camera down here so you guys can see how pretty she is. These guys like pretty bright light. You don't want them in full sun though. Maybe a little bit of morning sun might be good, because these leaves will burn easily. And they like to stay evenly moist, so you want to make sure not to let this plant dry out. It doesn't want to be dry. And feed it regularly because they like to eat. So you want to make sure you're feeding them well with whatever fertilizer that you use. I'd be a little careful with the synthetic fertilizers because they will burn your roots and then burn your leaves. So I might even take this and do like a separate, maybe tie it up again like this. Let's see here. Maybe bring it up like this. Get her kind of trained to, yeah, think that might work out pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and tie this off. I should have moved her when I had her out on the porch. Then I knotted it, or I tied it, and then I did another tie, and then I'm just leaving a tail so that I can adjust it as need be. See how I did that? And it stays pretty good. I don't usually have to fuss with it. I think I'll go ahead and tighten this up just a hair. And then I'll cut these off. Now if I could just get this one to go over there where it belongs instead of a side saddle. Oh well, these crazy plants, they do what they want, don't they? Maybe I should have tied them separately. Oh well, I'm not going to mess with it because she'll end up doing her own thing anyhow. Maybe if I do tie it up separately, they won't overlap each other. Let's try it and see if I can get it to... Let's turn the plant around. You guys are probably going, oh my god. What I'll do is I'll just cut this in half. And then let's bring this leaf over here where it belongs on this side. And then I'll tie off this leaf, or stem. Tie her like that, and then I'll do the same thing, give it a tie, and then make a loop. Tie it tight. And then we'll take this girl and tie her maybe down a little lower. And I'll do the same. Tie that loop. See how I keep my loops in? Oh, my camera light just went out. Well, that's a little bit better. It's keeping her a little more... I could put a whole separate stake in there and then tie her, but I'm not going to worry about it. I don't want 50 million stakes in my plants. That looks better, so I'm happy with that. Alright, that is it. Bright light. Keep her evenly moist and feed her. I feed mine every time I water. And she's grown like crazy. I do not know if some alocasias in the house will go dormant in the wintertime. I do not know about this one. Being as I got it last year, it did not go dormant on me, but it was very, very little. So this year I'll find out more. Like my Alocasia Pyle, she will go dormant usually later in winter. And then she'll rest for a couple months and then start popping back up again. But I'm not sure about this one. I don't know. Maybe if she's in bright enough light and warm enough environment, she may not. But I don't know. But in that case, if she does go dormant and all of her leaves fall off, I will let her dry down, keep the bulb, make sure the bulbs aren't squishy, and just continue to let her dry out until mid-spring, and then I'll start watering her again and push her into a warmer and brighter area of the window. So, alright guys, that is it. I am going to go water her in really well and get her leaves all cleaned up from being outside, and I will keep you updated on this beautiful plant. So, alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Peace.